send this tweet first. So, I mean, let's go.
Yeah, but keeping all that, buddy. Yeah, but it's a Fanatic Islanders. What's going on, gents?
Man, everything's going good, man. Everything's going well.
What's up, good people of the world?
Great day. It's a great day.
It's a bright day, that's what.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Basking it.
All right.
Vitamin D for you, man. Vitamin D.
Okay, but if you say so. They wouldn't create shade if everyone was supposed to be in the sun.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got a vampire with us today, ladies and gents. We got one of them.
Yeah, so y'all see this contract that was offered to this garbage can of a quarterback?
That's a rough term. Like,
we still talking about Kirk Cousins' contract?
No, we're talking about Dak.
Oh, Dak. Oh.
Wait, I don't know. That's a lot, baby.
For those who don't know, he was offered from Jerry Jones contract of $175 million over 5 years. We just average it could be 35 per year, but the thing is, it's back loaded. So in the last years, he was scheduled to make over $40 million, and he still declined that.
Dak, go get your money, dog. You know what you represent. You know what you worth. Go get your money, buddy.
Oh, it wasn't.
I don't care, because I'm an Eagles fan. So break the bank on the Cowboys, man. I don't care, man. Do your thing.
I mean, I agree, but and just for clarification too, if he does sign the franchise tag, which they're trying to offer him if they don't get this deal done, it's worth $31.4 million. So in any book, he slightly win, but
yeah, he has the advantage.
He does have the advantage because
all I can say is probably didn't have enough commercial deals in that because he like his commercials.
He already have the deals. Get out more. What more you need to do?
He wants more.
I think he know what he get on the commercial
on him playing.
He want the base contract, bro.
But the thing is, his body of work doesn't even allude to him making that much money.
It doesn't. I agree. But
so what's he waiting on?
I think it has to do with the timing of it all. He saw everybody else get money, and their body of work doesn't reflect that.
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins,
Tannehill. I really wish Tannehill could have gotten that money.
Tannehill does not deserve one. He should give that to Derrick Henry. Either you gotta buy Derrick Henry.
But look at these. Look who they got the money from though. They didn't get the money from the team that drafted them. They got the money from a team that who was desperate a quarterback. I needed a quarterback.
That's true.
Washington wasn't giving Kirk Cousins that contract. That's why he left.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins got rid of Tannehill. And he was okay in Tennessee, and Tennessee gave him the money. So if Dak wants $40 million a year, he needs to leave Dallas and go to a team that needs a quarterback badly. That would pay him that much.
Dallas
need a quarterback. That's the thing. That's the thing.
They already got his insurance. He wants to hold out. Andy Dalton is gonna be there.
Get him.
Yeah.
Yes. Andy Dalton has not proven anything. That's worse than Dak. That's not a quarterback.
Exactly. So if you can give me the same amount of production with Andy Dalton that you could give me with Dak, and Andy Dalton is cheaper. If you're
more respectful.
If you're Jerry Jones, which one would you have better as your quarterback? You want Dak.
Exactly.
But Andy Dalton is taking his team to more playoffs, right?
Excuse me?
Has Andy Dalton taken the Bengals to more playoffs and Dak is taking the Cowboys?
Oh. Yeah, possibly. I think Andy have like 2. Dak have 1 or 2. I think Dak have 2.
Oh, well, Andy is. Come on now.
I agree. I agree. They underachieve. I think Andy doesn't have like 3 playoff appearances, bro. If I'm not mistaken.
Andy Dalton played well enough for Marvin Lewis to stay in Cincinnati for that long.
He started on Marvin Lewis, bro. So Marvin Lewis being there for a decade and barely winning none. I see coaches who win Super Bowls and get fired. Marvin Lewis still was there. That don't make no sense.
Actually, Andy Dalton in the 5 playoffs.
Okay. How much Dak has been to?
I trying to see his like 2. I trying to see his playoff record now.
He's probably 0-5 or 1-5.
I think he won. I think he 1-4.
He's been to playoffs 5 times for you. He's gonna have five losses. He's not won the championship.
Oh yeah. My bad. I forgot. Sorry.
That's pathetic.
He's 32 though.
It's pathetic.
So it's like yeah, as Doc wants too much. Like, take the money. You take the money. They built around you. Honestly and truly, I hate Dallas as much as I hate Dallas. They actually built around you, getting receivers, getting They gave Zeke money yet?
Of course. See, my thing is
his money. That's why he got mocked.
This is my thing. He can always take the money, but he can't always push for more. So keep pushing for more until you reach that point where you're like, yeah, I can put this pen to the table.
But you acting like this. You acting like this Scottie Pippen contract, wait. This is a lot of money, wait.
I get it. And I agree with you. That's the problem. I agree with you. But why, if there is more money to be had and Jerry Jones might release it to me, why would I be like, oh, I can just sign this now?
All right, so I'll ask both of y'all to bring out your inner GMs, right? You already offered him $35 million a year. Okay. And he declined it. Saying he wants what, plus 42 or plus 40? Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? You're going to give him that money or?
You go for the line.
I leaving the contract on the table, but I speaking from a player perspective because I know how players are treated in that.
But use both. Use both right now. Use both.
Yes. So from a GM perspective, I gotta do what's best for the team. I can't look out and say, yeah, just because this person wants this amount, I'm obligated to give this to him. Like, I can't do that. Every GM knows you can't do that. So it's like, this is where it is at. Take it or leave it. This is your value. But Dak, as a player, he ain't looking at it as like, oh, this is my value. This is the timing of the contract. This is what the market is saying. So I got to take as much money as possible. I don't even care about, how much playoff wins I have. No, give my money. See Kirk Cousins over there. Why I'll give Kirk Cousins over the money if y'all think he ain't worth that much? So give my money, bro. I played right.
Yeah, I mean, dog, I agree. From the player's perspective, I feel like you also don't want to be in a position where you keep on moving the goalposts. You know what I mean? So, like, you asked for this amount. They set you at this amount, and they did move. They did move it a little bit to meet you. You know what I mean? So you also cannot be consistently moving the goalposts to say, I don't know if he actually changed his number, but from the number that he was given initially was way off. They meet him a little bit in the back end of the contract. So that's why I commend Jerry Jones him. Yeah. But in the back, like I say, I think he was scheduled to make 42 or 41, something like that. So in the later ages of your career, you still making 40-something, bro. So, I mean, they hitting it. But you want 40 up front and 40 throughout.
I wouldn't say it's the latest stage of his career, though. It's just
how old is he? 25?
It's just he probably could get another contract. He probably could get
I know he can get another contract, but it's all based on how you perform.
Yeah, he don't want to bet on himself.
So at 29, 30, potentially that's when he'll be getting a new contract, right? You making $42 million, bro, at 30.
Yeah.
And you in prime position. If you play your contract solid, your base rate will now be 40. If you believe in yourself as being that nigga.
Okay, so the next question is, he's 26 actually. He's turning 27 in July.
Okay, so he'd be 31 when that contract over.
The next question is, he's declined it. How long are you leaving it on the table? Both of you said you leave it on the table, but how long are you actually leaving it on the table? Because you don't want to Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay situation where you gave all your money to your quarterback and then you're scrambling to find offensive weapons for him. How long do you leave Doc's money on the table if Doc keeps saying no?
The Packers is more so a personnel scenario. That's not even money based.
Yeah,
I don't think
they mess up in the draft.
I don't know that cap situation. I'm pretty sure it can't be that bad. We'd have to look at what the cap is if you could find that quick. But that's more so decision making, bro. Yeah, that ain't a cap. That ain't a cap restriction of we have so much money allocated to Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers' contract pretty old too. Like that's kind of cheap in today's market.
He making $30 million more. I think he making like 25, 26, something like that, bro.
That was a while ago. So I don't even see what the problem is there.
They have a little bit over 11 left.
11 mil.
Yeah, from 198.
That's also from how much Devontae making though. Like they willing. You could make moves with 11, bro.
I don't think Devontae making a lot.
Especially if you trying to make moves for personnel and your first round pick is Jordan Love, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to say. That's not.
Yeah.
And we all know rookie reserves for rookie contracts when you draft, and they ain't affecting the cap first year. So it's like,
yeah,
well, ain't making no sense, bro.
And even circling back to the Cowboys, I'm like, well, I leaving it on the table for as long as I want to leave it on the table. I leaving it there permanently because I'm done moving as a GM, and you just gonna have to deal with that because it ain't gonna be my problem. You ain't gonna be the one playing football. You still like in.
But he ain't unrestricted, right? He ain't unrestricted.
He's not unrestricted.
He in his last year, right?
Because they offered him the franchise tag. He's not unrestricted.
But you would go a year without football just probably not even get that contract still.
All right,
and this is the position I'm in as well. From his perspective, right? You're going to eat them fines because if he's not unrestricted, which I think he's not, you're going to eat those fines for the whole. You're going to eat those fines for a whole year. And if your pride is that high, that you don't want to take that contract, that means that he's definitely not taking the franchise tag potentially, and that means he's definitely going to leave if he's not willing to take that contract because Jerry Jones is a prideful owner too. This ain't like
Jones just give you your money though. It ain't like he don't give you your money.
He does, but I think he like to give you your money when you show a little improvement of being a top guy. Like Dez Bryant. I forget about Dez Bryant when he got his money. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's showing that he's a top guy. He was all pro this year, right?
You think Amari Cooper is a top guy? Oh.
I mean, okay.
I think Jerry Jones just likes who he likes, bro. That's what I think it is.
I mean, you have a point. You have a slight point.
Well, Tony Romo was making money.
Amari is like number 6, bro.
Amari's
like number 6. Amari's like number 6, Blyden. Number 6 or 7.
So you think that worth the most wide receiver money in the league? You think that's worth that?
Amari in the top paid wide receiver.
You're making $100 million.
But okay, so next question of the Ox, right? If he keeps declining,
100 million for 5 years, but I in the top though. That's 20. 100 for 5 years, 20. I ain't top though.
Okay, so I'll ask this though: do you consider trading him? Or
trade him to who though?
Trade him to who? Trade him to anyone. Get.
No, but if you trade him from Dallas' perspective, I wouldn't want to trade him if I could potentially win him for free agency. Like, why would I trade for him if he has no obligation to even stay after this contract is over? Because we're gonna negotiate, and then if I don't meet what he meeting, I still lose.
Yeah, because I'm pretty
sure.
I'm
gonna trade assets for a guy who I could potentially get in free agency.
No, but you're looking at it from that other team's perspective. I'm telling you, look at it from Dallas's perspective.
Yeah, but that other team needs to have a advantageous in their mind. It has to be advantageous in their mind to even want to trade for him.
Exactly.
So it has to work both ways.
I don't think Dallas should let him go for cheap.
Exactly, and you gotta give up assets in the hope that he can sign with your organization, which you don't even know that he likes your organization.
Yeah.
Your setup or your personnel, you don't even know. You don't know.
And just for a 1 year deal too, boy.
So
let me still have to extend him after that.
For a dead quarterback too at that?
No.
He's not that good.
But let's say a team just needs a quarterback for, their starting quarterback went down. Right? Season has to start. Their starting quarterback went down in last season, knock on wood. But they say, hey, we want that, we need that. Just that they know the situation. They may just want him for 1 year. They may think that they can be contenders in that 1 year.
That's interesting.
Oh, I'm looking at it from that.
Football.
You're still giving up a lot for that, though.
Yeah, bro. Like
basketball
is better to do that. Basketball to me. Basketball to me is more direct.
You get a more direct result with basketball.
Yes, with football, it's tough for me to give up all them assets for a team. Like, for example, only contenders, right? I can't think of a team that actually needs a quarterback that is the only piece that's going to pull them over the hump in football. Yes, because even all the playoff contenders in the league right now, they have a decent quarterback or decent enough to where they don't need to make that move.
Yeah, and I don't even think
the only team that coming to my mind is potentially Tennessee, but they didn't make that move with Tannehill. So other than that, your boy didn't sign up. What's your boy name from the Rams?
Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goff didn't sign up. I think of another NFC team, Panthers, but Panthers still wouldn't be.
They wouldn't be good.
They still wouldn't be no contender with Doc.
Doc or Baker? Or Doc or Luck? Drew Lock.
Oh, I was gonna say
Drew Lock only had 1 year, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm giving throwing names out there.
I like Lock confidence.
Yeah, just in the circumstance, I'm going with Lock. I don't think people value Doc that highly anyway, so I don't even think that would work. I don't even think people care.
But Jerry won a first. Jerry won a first.
You probably won 2 first. What you mean?
Probably. You're right.
Cam can't even get a job, and you think I won?
Exactly. I would rather
if my quarterback injured, I get it. Picking up Cam.
I go with Cam. Correct.
Why would I need Doc?
We really talking about Doc too long, though.
Amari's number 2. Amari's number 2, Jay.
Who's number 1?
Number 1 is Julio, obviously.
I don't know. How is it?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I can see that. I can see Julio deserve that.
No, I'm just saying in terms of him being the number 1 guy too. Like it represents. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Amari, I guess just because he got his deal this year, like I said, it was on the market. So.
You know who third? The crybaby Michael Thomas. Man, y'all see that stuff? Y'all see that stuff this week? Wait, that way?
Yeah.
It was interesting. Let's just say it was interesting.
Michael Thomas, I don't know. It's like, just because he wasn't drafted in the first round, he feels like he still has something to prove. Like, I can break all these records, but I still gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you some type of way.
I mean,
just to show I belong here. I still don't feel like he thinks he belongs here. Like, he still got the chip on his shoulder a little bit. It's like, I gotta do this.
But it's been a lot of good late round. It's been a lot of good receivers not taking it in the first round who actually who've proven themselves.
He's emotional though. He wanted to go in the first round. You could see that.
For sure.
Yeah, but you didn't. So why are you still hanging on that?
That's what drives him.
Your body work, niggas. They have you as the top receiver in the league in some circles. In the conversation, your name is gonna be brought up. Why are you worrying that you're not? Why are you worrying? Why are you bickering other people that you like? It doesn't make much sense. Yeah, they say, oh, he's only run routes within 5 yards and high volume, whatever. But bro, it don't make much sense.
Yeah, but like I don't like when people look at it like that. I mean, obviously he know what he's doing, but my thing is like some of the reason because you have this chip and because you have this motivation to be great is because you was a later draft pick.
Exactly.
So you don't know what your motivation. No, I'm not saying that it probably wouldn't have been the same. I'm just saying that you don't know what your motivations would have been if you was the first round. You may have been chilling a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know. So you can't back look and be like, oh yeah, bro. You know, I could have been a first, but you know, like I'm the greatest. Like, bro, like you didn't like I say, you in all circles as a top wide receiver. You're getting paid number 3 as a top wide receiver. So like there's nothing else. There's nothing else to be running on with, bro. I agree. And to just badmouth your boy after he didn't get a little bag this season, right? He was balling. He got a little 10 mil, you know.
That's what I saw. I was like, Devontae Parker's a baller.
I mean, it's a good bag. It's a good bag.
He didn't say anything wrong. That's the problem. He just said.
Stephen Gilmore. That's all. That's all he said. He ain't even read you.
Gilmore.
He ain't even.
best corner in the league, guarding me, and I ball out. That's that.
Defensive player of the year. It ain't like this is his opinion. He's rated the best defensive player of the league.
It was a fact. I feel like Michael Thomas is one of those people, you know, he probably just so obsessed with it. It was like, I need y'all to know at all times I'm the best wide receiver. Like, I don't want to hear no comments. I'm gonna be on my phone. I got my Kevin Durant like burner accounts. I'm looking at you at all times. I need you to respect me. I'm looking at tape 24/7 in my room just doing this, and I need y'all to respect me.
I mean, honestly, truly, if they were to redraft this, he would have gone first in that draft. I mean, like first receiver, because like Corey Coleman.
Name some notables.
All right, I'll name you all the receivers who went in that first draft because it's Carson Wentz draft. Corey Coleman to the Browns at 15.
Corey Coleman.
Will Fuller to Texans to 21.
He going in the first. I remember that he going in the first, right?
Josh Doctson at 22. Laquan Treadwell at 23.
Trash. And
then you had Sterling Shepard in the second round, who went at 40. They were all the receivers that were drafted before Michael Thomas. So he could have went, if they redrafted it, he could have went in the first round. But, like, they was just not that good.
All I want to know is, have the Browns changed their scout personnel since these past drafts? Because
the Browns had a good draft just now, like the one that just went. They had a good draft.
They drafted him.
Yeah, but even his yard possession is pretty good. I just look at it. His yard possession is 11.6. It's over 11 for back to back, and his third year is 12, bro.
Who's talking about?
Who's that?
Michael Thomas, like what are you running on with?
They say he only runs slants, bro.
Bro, he's averaging over 100. He averaging over 100 receptions a season.
You wanna go to Devontae Parker, but you don't get on Devontae Parker case. You ain't know that.
What's the end of his teammates later on in their careers?
That'd be hilarious.
He almost averaging 125 a season, but like, is this guy serious?
But back to your question, McCarr. They got Jedrick Wells in the first. They got
that's a tackle. That's a tackle.
The tackle.
Oh, you mean this in this draft?
Yeah, this draft.
Who the hell is that? That's a wide receiver? It can't be.
They got Grant Delpit in the second round. Jordan Elliott in the third.
Oh, God. This guy. It ain't
that. You finished?
Yeah.
You finished?
No, I'm not serious.
They got Jordan Elliott and Jacob Phillips in the third round. Defensive tackle and linebacker. So it was a pretty all right draft. We can see how it turns out, but it actually did their needs. They actually filled their needs.
Yeah, your boy, what the boy name? The GM. I forget his name, but he came from Philly.
Andrew Berry.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know, I'm assuming he watched Howie. I don't know what he was in Philly.
Executive VP, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can see, dog, like, from that move alone, because he was at Browns first, I think. Then he going to Philly. Then he got back to Browns. I think it was. Yeah. So we'll see. I like the Browns team. I like him, to be honest. But we'll see, bro.
I will never have faith in the Browns, bro.
I don't blame you.
I just can't do it. I can't see myself getting to that point. I'm like, yes.
It's rough.
They're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to win in the playoffs.
I think they get that. But speaking about the Browns, Josh Gordon wants to make an NFL comeback.
Josh Gordon being all over the place after the Browns.
Yeah, baby.
No, I know, but Browns initially drafted him, though.
Oh, man.
Does he have a shot?
I feel like he's still of age, man. That's the thing. He be balling.
You only like 26, eh? How old he is?
29.
29.
Oh, 29.
That's still not bad. Because like when he's on the field,
you don't have nothing on his treads, right? You don't have nothing.
The problem. What is it? 6'3", run 4.4.
Yeah, he's 6'3".
6'3", runs a 4.4.
Catch every pass.
Oh, wait, no.
4.52.
If it's between 4.4 and 4.5,
that's between you.
Is it a 4.4 still? Or we need to pull that.
He ran 4.52. He didn't run 4.5. He didn't run sub 4.5. He ran a 4.52. He ran a sub 4.6.
That is a 4.5.
No, it's not.
Bro, that is a 4. Anyway, let's pull that. We'll have to pull that.
Let's
pull that.
If I was a team, I only have one weapon, Devontae Adams. I am signing George Gordon. Why not? What could I lose? What could I lose?
Agree.
All I can do is cut him. I don't have to sign him to no big contract.
I agree.
That's a win for me.
And the only problem is that, and you can't even blame him for smoking because smoking allowed in your P now. You could smoke. They ain't tested for it. So even if he smoke, he's staying in the league.
He was doing other things besides smoking, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, he was.
I think he had one. He had a PED. He had one of the PEDs, but the other ones was weed.
Oh.
I think one of them was PED, but I don't remember.
But to be honest with you, the NFL players just do it. Niggas, they just don't get
all of us do it.
Josh Gordon, he just was going over the top. And he was it was
smoking.
What the gas mask on?
That was Tanzel.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like George Gordon have kind of like an addiction. That's like I feel like, they test you this many times. Even if, everybody else doing it, they ain't getting tested. That's from the jump. You know that.
Percy
Why are you? He told you he was what you mean.
I firmly believe. No, I mean, before he even said it, I was like, buddy, Percy
Chris
just
Long
spoke
said
before. Oh, Chris Long said it too, because I know he didn't see the and think, okay.
Chris, after you retire, he was like, yeah, man, I was smoking, but you think I could deal with all these big hits if I wasn't? If I was again elevated.
It's so much health stuff that positively leaning towards it, being obviously good for pain relief and all this stuff. So why not?
Everything goes with moderation, though.
Yeah. That's why I say it. With George Gordon, it's like, come on, bro. You gotta eat.
He was so primed.
Bad, bro.
Hey, you know how much money? You know how much money? What ring?
Got a what?
You got a ring, man? He's on the Patriots team.
You did not get that Patriots ring. I think you have to be a percentage of games on the. You have to be a percentage amount of games to get a ring, Cadero.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, you can't just be on the roster. That's like a practice squad, but getting the ring. I don't think practice squads get a ring.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
He was on that team that year, though. I know he stepped away,
he got dropped.
Yeah. He stepped away.
Oh, no, they got dropped. He stepped away. Sorry, yeah, he stepped away. That was the 28 in Tingham. Yeah, that was the Falcons. Yeah, right.
That's a 53. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right, it's a good time to take a break.
Yeah, I mean, we could hold down for a minute or no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's go. You could go. You stepped away.
Say what?
No, but he was with the Patriots that year. December 20th that year, he said he would step away.
Check. I honestly think it's a case by case basis. I feel like some owners would give you it, some owners don't. I think the league standard though, you have to be there for a percentage amount of games.
All right, let me read this. All right, let me read this excerpt from Wikipedia, whatever. Without Gordon, the Patriots reached Super Bowl 53, where they beat the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 13-3.
Oh, that's Rams one. Okay.
Yeah. Although he did not play in the game because of his suspension, Gordon still received a ring for his earlier contributions to the team. Oh, so he has one.
But I think that's Kraft more so doing that. I don't think that was a league thing.
Yeah.
One is one.
That don't count. Just like Carson ring. That don't count. Just like Carson. I don't hear it.
What did George Gordon contribute? Did he contribute on the same level as Carson Wentz, bro?
He only had 40 receptions for 720 and 3 touchdowns.
Yo, on, wait, Carson Wentz on an MVP.
He run. Without Carson. Eagles don't make the playoffs that year. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I can't run on with Carson. Who blinds it? What'd you say?
Yeah, I was saying he was on an MVP level, so.
I guess. Tomato, bro.
Another MVP level quarterback for a while now. Russell Wilson. What's going on with them trade rumors? What's going on there? Height of disrespect.
Yeah,
I don't believe in bringing up trade rumors. Like if it's like 3 years in the past, he'd be like, oh yeah, we almost had Russell Wilson because we almost traded for him. Like
it's probably a guy who got fired. You know how these people go. They get their feelings like, but we almost traded Russell Wilson, you know, or something like that.
I don't see Seattle doing that though. I don't see Seattle trading.
You can't say nothing, but the same thing we thought DeAndre Hopkins was going to win.
Hopkins.
Russell actually got you rings. Oh, got you a ring.
That's true.
Yeah, but you know, see what crowd say. Crowd say y'all ain't coming back next year, bro. So what does that matter? They added 6 rings.
Real
6.
talk, baby. 6. Not 4. Not 3. 6.
What?
5 more than Gossen. I know that.
Why you going to get your own
Again,
quarterback? I'm so confused.
What's
what was the motive behind that? I don't get it.
I only was trying to bring it back. That's all.
Would you rather golf in a draft or Dak? Is that why you keep bringing up Carson?
Hell no, Carson for sure.
He was the best quarterback in that draft, and he's proven it so far.
Oh, he is. I agree. Anyway, I don't think Seattle gonna do that because like this man is a staple in Seattle. He made, if you look at the years, he over Matt Hasselbach to me. He over a lot of people in that team. Like what the boy name? What's your boy name? The wide receiver, Steve Largent, I think his name. Yeah, like he beating Seahawks greats, bro. I think Russell Wilson is like he's the top Seahawks, bro. Like what can you say?
He is, yeah, he's
ever. Yeah, he's the top Seahawks, boy. So how could you trade the top Seahawks, bro?
I don't know why you would.
That don't make no sense to me, bro.
I'm saying,
first round pick, like what you was getting in that first round.
Slow news day. That's like when you and
I think Pete Carroll need to go. That's my opinion. I think Pete Carroll need to go.
Why?
Or whatever.
I just feel I just feel that Pete Carroll lost the window. Like it's over. Unless you all actually believe that Pete Carroll could bring the Seahawks back to championship status, you need to move on.
So why don't they just build a team? Why you getting rid of the coach? Why just build a team?
No, I'm just saying it creates a new energy in the building.
Refreshing.
That's what I'm saying. It creates a new energy in the building because I feel like Pete Carroll just saying he ain't doing it for me. Like I like Pete Carroll, but
what coach?
He ain't been the same since that goal line offensive calls.
Boy, that's
give me a coach. Give me a coach.
I don't know. I'll have to think. I'll have to see who's available, but. I mean, you know, there are also a lot of good coaches in.
I mean, you could get your boy from LSU, Ed Orgeron. I don't think Saban coming back, so they can write that out.
Yeah, Saban. You know, some coaches love to be in college, and some coaches don't like to come up. So Saban done. I think Saban say he's gonna retire in college. You know, so yeah, that's what I think. I remember saying in the interview. I don't remember the interview, but. Yeah, I mean, you could find some pieces, bro. I just feel like if you actually don't believe that Pete Carroll could bring us out of this funk, it's time. It's no other time. Like you gonna wait till
Marvin Lewis.
What do you consider a funk?
You're gonna wait till Russell Wilson years gone.
What do you consider a funk though? Because they've been in playoffs every year. The Russell Wilson's been in Seattle.
A funk is not being able to get over those. Yeah. Like Sean Payton. Sean Payton in a funk too. The Saints, we just talked about them too slightly. Sean Payton in a funk too. Now
Sean Payton said he ready to leave soon.
Really? I didn't hear that.
I mean, as in, you know, I guess he go off in the sunset when Drew Brees go off in the sunset. I've been heard.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
They always say that, but they don't do that.
Yeah, like I thought Bill Belichick.
Billy never say that though.
All right, going back to basketball. Look, Pop. They said, when Tim Duncan left, Pop was gonna go.
Really?
Yeah, you know, they always talk about they always trying to, it was you could find the link coaches to players, but that doesn't happen all the time.
No, honestly, I ain't surprised Pop's still there though. Like that's a rough.
Yeah, I think Pop using it as, you know, is healing too.
Teaching it.
You know, but healing the process of what happened with his wife and things. So, you know, he's still connected to basketball. and he's still coaching Olympics too. So I think he's gonna do both at the same time until the Olympic contract up. I guess I don't know when the Olympic contract up.
Who knows?
Because Coach K, I think he's the head coach now, right?
Coach K?
I think Popovich is the head coach now.
Yeah, because Coach K stepped down, I believe.
Yeah, so I don't know how long that contract for, but he may do both in tandem and then when both up, or when the Olympics up, he just done. Yeah. Possibly. But like I say, I feel like from my perspective, if I feel like my head coach can't bring us out of this, even though he give us a ring, like for example, Andy Reid, as much as I love him.
Hold on now.
No, I'm saying as much as I wouldn't have let Andy Reid go, but it did lead to the ring.
Yeah, we had to.
It's like I would have never let Andy Reid go. That's my boy. Mm-hmm. But I understand what Jeffrey did. I understand his thinking of why. You know what I mean?
Andy was good enough to get his own anyways. So
I mean, you gotta remember though. Scenario. Dougie came from Andy Reid's system, so it's one of them paradoxes.
Before the arc, you do not know if Doug have it to get it, but before that, they get chipped.
No, the issue was Andy Reid. I
think Jerry Jones paid off Chip, if you ask me.
Yeah, Chip was garbage. That was
because Chip coming flicking, he light a fucking dynamite. He light a dynamite. And he say, "Boy,
you open my eyes, man."
DeMarco Murray, man.
That was beautiful ball, but that first year was beautiful ball, man.
What you talking about?
The first year when Chip come in.
First year with Chip.
Cadero like
boy,
it's flashy, boy. It excites me. That first year, then
bro, but
Sean gone, Macklin gone, McCoy gone. I was like, Sam Bradford. I was like, what's going on?
Sam Bradford, glass bones, paper skin. Boy,
yeah. Anyway, don't get me started on that play, dog.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah. Anyway, we should take a little break and we could be right back, man.
Yep.
But yeah, man, welcome back. Welcome out this Fanatic Islanders.
Oh, folks, long time no see.
In a couple minutes, but okay.
talk to them, we gotta figure out what will be anyway, let's talk about that after. But we was talking about before this now?
I think we was talking about the NFL. Talking about Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, so I saying you just need you need a breath of fresh air sometimes, bro. Just to, recharge it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Because it may be a personnel thing too. Who knows? Like, I mean, I like the Seattle team. I just don't think that defense. Like they do need another, like Lockett solid. I agree. Lockett is a bad man. I feel like if they had another weapon, I don't know if y'all saw Russell Wilson saying that he would like AB to come.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Lockett, Metcalf, and AB. Lockett, Metcalf, and AB is a nice team.
I agree. If they were to finalize it, and they have Olsen too.
I'll sign AB in like the latter half of the year. You want his early season shenanigans?
No, we need to get it.
He is all season shenanigans.
Exactly. His quarter of a season is a full season shenanigans, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, but I think he worth the risk, in my opinion.
Definitely is.
Like I say, it's low risk, high reward. But
I don't.
Just anything with Josh Gordon.
That's high risk, high reward.
What am I losing from that?
Dog, especially for Seahawks, right?
What am I losing with AB?
Pete Carroll move, bro. That's a Pete Carroll move, because like you literally keep on losing. Like you've been losing. Lockett is be injured sometimes potentially. You only had Metcalf in the playoffs. So it's like
That's all they needed.
I mean, I feel like AB ain't gonna take nothing away from your team. Your team's strong and gel enough to know, hey, you can do this with or without him.
I think Russell Wilson could even pull the reins a little bit.
I know about that, but okay.
Man, you don't think AV turn the page a little bit? No way.
Turn my page, but he started going to church because I don't understand what you're talking about. See,
I glad I was sick of you, but you baby with me on Flickr IG dog. I was a little sick.
Oh, okay.
Can't be doing that. Man, it's unfortunate. But I mean, he half a turn.
I don't see where the page is. What buck he on, bro? Like, what buck are you talking about?
Y'all sick. No chance. But hell yeah.
I ain't just realistic, bro. I've seen nothing where it's like, yeah, I changed. I need to be better.
I like the interview. Who we did the interview with? I forget the interviewer. I think he did it around Super Bowl or the last Super Bowl. I don't remember.
Something, I don't know.
You also saw the interview though.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he didn't look remorseful.
Oh, it was on IG.
Potentially, but it was on ESPN. It was like ESPN exclusive.
Remorseful of what though?
Of how he deal with situations in the past, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, like I say, if I was them, Russell Wilson just that good of a character to reel him in, bro.
My thing is, even if they don't reel him in, they can always just release him. That's all I say with these troublesome people. Like, it's very low risk.
I don't get it, but I don't get why NFL teams don't like to take that risk, bro. Especially with that type of law. Say what?
It's a market employee. NFL teams and owners are so worried about image.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
They'd be like, okay, well, let me get this dead person who can't play, who look better than this person who could play, but he's a bit of a drama, is a bit of an ego. Yeah. Did you see how they was handling Chad Ochocinco back in the day?
Like,
yeah,
he was one of the most marketable people in the league.
He was the first. He was the first.
Man, wait,
I mean, Randy Dem was okay. Randy Dem was okay, but he was.
Randy never used to talk nobody. No, exactly. Chad was very personable. Like,
yeah.
So, I like Chad Johnson.
But that is an image. A lot of teams were so worried about the image that they don't do it because a lot of teams could have picked him up after he left Oakland.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true. But I mean, like, yeah. But I feel like they felt like he was kind of childish before that incident that he had. Like, I don't see that.
Because he finagled his way. I've never seen that where you finagle your way out of a contract. Like, I've never seen that. Yeah. So that's the problem initially. He finagled his way out of a contract. So you don't know if he don't like your organization. He have a clear factual history of doing it before. You know what I mean? So
Antonio Brown, yeah.
At that point, that was a hard one. I can agree. That was a hard signing at that point. But at this point, where he's slightly desperate, and he needs it to go well, I feel like you're going to get possibly the best AB at this moment right now.
Don't get me wrong. I don't care much about the person that AB is. I just,
me neither.
Talent-wise, if that's what you want to try. If that's what you want to risk, it's not a big risk in my eyes.
Yeah.
Just like the Patriots like, oh, you caught one touchdown? Cut. It was a running on, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, it was that allegation thing too at the time.
Yeah.
So that was the main reason potentially.
That was the main thing that I think that tipped him over the edge.
But I mean, Big Ben still got a job. Trainer. So
Big Ben still what?
I said Big Ben still got a job. Jameis get his job from allegations. No, we ain't got to dive in it. I just saying from allegations.
No. Yeah. I have nothing to say on that.
Okay, I won't talk on it, but I'll briefly say because it's an image thing. Look at quarterbacks.
Yeah.
quarterbacks are held at a higher pedestal than other positions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the responsibility primarily, but yes.
Responsibility primary. So if you give, let's say, a quarterback, I'm not saying that this is true, but this is just my opinion. Everything said, everything coming out of my voice is my own opinion.
The views expressed by Kadero Fernando does not represent the views of the Fanatic Islanders.
So a quarterback
fabricated, or the rest of Fanatic Islanders do not agree with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly what you said. So if a quarterback has an allegation against him, and it's the same allegation as, say, a receiver or another position, more often than not, they'll look at the quarterback, it'd be a slap on the wrist, and he just get thrown back out there. Other positions, they'll probably try and filter you out of the league because
like this leaning.
Yeah, so like it's not
Kadeem King
fair.
agrees with you. The views expressed by Kadero Fernando does represent the views of Kadeem King, but not Macario Blyden of the Fanatic Islanders.
It's not fair, but that's just the way how the league is. And like again, this is my opinion, and the rest of Fanatic Islanders don't.
Kadeem agrees. You could include me.
So is this included with the Mason Rudolph, Myles Garrett fiasco?
We can even talk about that because look at Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett got that's so touchy. That's touchy.
Yeah, that's touchy, man. Come on, dive in.
Man, you gotta decide which one you want to be, man. I ain't getting off.
So, all right. Remember when OBJ? They said OBJ assaulted the police officer when he just slapped him. Right?
Yeah. I saw Myles Garrett and OBJ laughing about that.
Yeah,
they was trying to get OBJ for that. Actually,
I think they.
Yeah, I know.
They find him or something, right?
I mean, Myles was laughing on Twitter about it though.
Yeah, they was laughing on. That's what I saw. They laughing
OBJ was like. OBJ is like, you actually committed an offense, and that didn't happen to you.
Exactly.
That's what he meant.
So, like, certain positions are held at a higher
and they're given more leeway.
Yeah, they give more leeway. They give more leeway because that's where the money is in the league.
Yeah. So if that's where the money is, so Dak should get his money.
Not for that trash.
No. Like I'd say
honestly, like when you look at the stats, I actually look at the stats. Me and Gilles was talking about this. Like, you actually look at the stats, like his stats ain't that bad, right? It ain't that bad.
His stats ain't bad. It's just the win. Bad, but it's the
win percentage. Just the win percentage. You trash.
Know how to win.
Then your confidence is like you just think you way better than what you are. That leads into you being better in the future, in my eyes, because you just could put less effort because you think you that, you know?
Yeah. And my thing is
the HNIC.
Even if the Cowboys start off 4-0, like I am never worried, bro, because I know they will always go back to who they are, bro.
We handed them the division this year.
It will always happen.
I even was like, boy,
bro, I was just looking at the schedule. I was like, at this point,
like,
this is where it's going to
happen. I couldn't believe it. They fumbled the bag. They intentionally fumbled. It's so much times. That's why I always disagree with Stephen A. Smith. He's a fair judge. They always fumble in the bag, bro. They always fumble in the bag, bro. Them and the Bengals don't even have a chance to fumble the bag, but they been fumbling the bag.
They have no history of anything to even say that they are fumbling the bag.
Yeah, at least Cowboys got a couple of the ring, but yeah.
Yeah. But my thing is, I don't even think the Cowboys intentionally do it. It's just...
That's just their nature, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I'm starting to think it's something that Jerry Jones like to just market.
Like mediocrity?
I guess. Because they could be 3-13. I remember that year when it was 3-13 or something. I think it was before Rome. I don't remember. They was like, Super Bowl next season. I was like, how?
And I think the media is hyping up too. It's like, how do y'all see Super Bowl in their future?
They are America's team.
Nobody claims them besides Texans.
Texans don't
exactly. I don't know how that even stuck. Yeah. I don't even know how that even stuck because they ain't not even the most winningest franchise.
Like, That's a good marketing. Whoever is on that marketing team, I am impressed.
I guess. I agree. I know, because I was even during Roger Staubach that there was considered that.
Yeah, I think that's when they coined the phrase.
I know.
So I am impressed. So, but we have a huge event between two heavyweights of the football world.
Yeah, and golf for charity. Good on them. Good on them.
Two all-time golfers too. Even though I think let's be real though. Let's be real.
Tiger
Woods is the best of.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Of the two, I mean, Phil Mickelson, he's balling. He's balling. Okay.
I mean, Tiger was, when I actually gone back and look at it, bro, he was winning like major tournaments like for years, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I thought he was gonna catch. He had to catch Jack Nicklaus.
I think, but I don't know. I have to check it again. I don't remember.
And he was getting closer and closer every time. I was like, yeah, but it's supposed to happen. Then the tragedy incident happened, and I was like, does this happen to every athlete or something? I mean, at first I was like, wait, ain't nothing. Like, this man just plays golf and goes home to his nice family. But after he had all of that stuff, I was like,
plot twist.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Who am I supposed to be looking at? Nah, man. That's why I feel like now, personally, I just look at the sports. I don't get connected to where, but this is a nice person. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I just know you're very talented.
Yeah.
And so I go off.
You gotta remember,
you can't swear for no one, for real, bro.
They're human. So you have to looking at their body of work on the field and looking at their personal life. You just gotta remember the human. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, but also like what Blind leading towards is that he don't even want to run on with that. He taking out the art from the person, which is fine. Yeah. You able to do that too. You know what I mean? If you just want to look at them as the artist or whatever field they in, I mean, you could look at golf as art potentially, how you look at it. But I mean, I like when you just look at the art because it's not. It is what it is. It's factual based. It's
you can't falsify it.
Exactly. It's not subjective, right? But a lot of fans, that's how they get emotionally invested. Yeah. They use both. You know what I mean? So, I mean, nothing wrong with either one, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it is smarter, in my opinion, in the long run, depending on who it is, to just use the art.
And I mean, you could be human, but play. Some of you would be too human at times. I mean, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like, how many misses? Like, what? Why? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I always just go back and be like, boy, I know in myself I wouldn't do that. But, boy, I think I said this last week on Gun. I was like, boy, man, so much in your mouth. It's like, look, I don't know what to do.
Like you just drowning in that ocean now. It's like,
yeah, I mean, but
how do you even get out of that?
It's hard, but I mean, obviously, no one to stop with it no more, but he's great.
That's because they went to the next scenario. You don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, public-wise, I thought he was going to take a bigger hit in terms of his, what's it called?
Ability?
No, not ability. In terms
marketability.
Yeah, in terms of his marketability, I thought it's going to be even bigger hit on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But he lose a couple of sponsorships, obviously, depending because they don't want to be involved. But for the most part, it's still a positive outlook on Tiger, bro. Like,
yeah, because I mean, people like, when does he came back? He won the Masters, right?
Yeah.
As recently or whatever, how long ago that was?
But I think it was like a year ago, 2 or 2.
Yeah, so as long as you come back and do what you're supposed to do, and like people will come back to believe it. It's like a redemption story.
Yeah. I mean, but I just don't be watching that. I like that the game, Mark. I don't hold people accountable like you saying. I just be like, boy, it's rough, bro. Shouldn't have, but it's rough. I don't even be running on. I know we human, we make mistakes. I don't hold them accountable to a god like or a proud.
No.
You know what I mean? But some people do, and that's why they feel so hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think you should. I agree. That's why I agree with you. I don't think you should. Because you don't know them, you know what I mean? So.
Exactly.
So it seems, I guess we got the consensus that we're going with Tiger. But
Yeah, who on Tiger? I don't even know who playing with Tiger.
Playing
Peyton or Tom?
Peyton, I think.
I ain't even sure.
Tom could golf though.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know. I know Peyton golfs. I didn't know that Tom was a decent or
Phil ain't no pushover.
We'll try them golf.
No, but it ain't about golfing there. It's about being decent or good.
Tom just feel like he got that psychological effect on Peyton, bro, from football times.
Yeah, he know that way.
He's like, I just could beat you at anything. It don't even matter.
Yeah, but Peyton,
I saw it earlier. I don't know.
Peyton can't get over that hump, boy. Because, dog, in any other era,
Peyton would have been the greatest.
Peyton would have been a GOAT, bro. Like, in any, it's like, dog, it's like, I don't know. It's like, bro, Peyton used to win, boy.
I know.
People just forget, man. Peyton was a winner, bro.
He was balling. He's getting records.
He was balling, bro.
He had the weapons. It was like, what is stuff? He ain't no defense now.
And the problem is, bro, the man got 2 rings and you still don't value him.
I can't value it. I got valued on the high level.
Man of 2 rings.
All right, so let's look at this, right? So say they have, I'll go over that whole career, right? Mm. They have the best players at each position that they need. So, they have all the teammates. They have the best players at each position that they need. One game. The team led by Tom, team led by Brady.
They got a big.
Manning. This ain't not for a championship.
Yeah.
One game.
Yeah, but Tom.
They got the defenses.
I don't have to think, but
they got Tom and Randy Moss was the most unstoppable duo I've ever seen. And as a Randy Moss fan, I like Randy Moss better than Jerry Rice. Everybody's talking about Jerry Rice. I feel like Randy Moss might have been the most talented footballer I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's you. But the problem that people don't respect is that Randy has came out and say that he's take plays off. You could see Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice ain't taking nothing off. That boy was running. That nigga was running mountains in the season.
I just mean off natural talent alone.
Yeah, I feel you, but
they call him out a freak for a reason.
I know, but boy, dog, when you talking about GOATs, you want a boy who just was, you know what I mean? It's like,
I mean, that's my personal favorite.
Yeah. I feel you, and he's more explosive. He's more explosive than Jerry. You could see that from what it was, right?
Just him and that Tom connection. I mean, Peyton and Marvin is a problem. Don't get me wrong.
They are a problem.
That's a problem. But Tom and Randy, I was watching that 2007 season. I was like,
it was nasty, but I still just remember that one against Dolphins that he catch over like 2 boys in the end zone.
One on, right?
No, not that. No, the one on Revis is the one-on-one. It was one in the box. It was like in the corner of the end zone, and it was a jump ball, and he catch it over 2. 2 was on him, but the one hand, dog, he come off the route. That was so beautiful. Like he come off. He put his hand up like 20 yards in the route. Like you don't see that. He only ran 20 yards and he put his hand up.
That was so nonchalant. He's like, thanks. I got it.
And he catch it.
He's like,
it's stick, and he just is like,
like what?
Wait. I know, but like to me, like OBJ catch still beat it to me, but that Randy Moss catch was bad, but I ain't gonna.
You have to have a lot of consistent seasons, so that's what people miss out on. Like Odell, you'd have to have a lot of consistency.
Boy, dog, them receiving records are hard to beat, bro. Like I see the only people who can beat them now in this era is potentially Julio, Mike Evans, and Michael Thomas. Because I just look at Michael Thomas in these 4 years.
This season.
Huh?
You mean the all-time?
No, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about the guys.
First season.
The guys in this era who can actually potentially touch those records. That's what I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
Because I don't think OBJ have enough years of consistent. Like, he don't have enough yards and he don't have enough touchdowns to touch them. Mike Evans have the yards and the touchdowns. Michael Thomas have 5.500 whatever in 4 years, which is pretty good. And he have over the receptions. I tell you, he's almost averaging 125 a year.
Yeah.
And who the person I say? Julio got the two.
Right.
No, he don't have 2,000. My bad. But Julio up in yards too.
Yeah.
So I'll have to look at what Julio did. I don't know his position, but because Julio narrowing it the back end, so his yards going down, all that going down potentially, right? So.
Then again, Jerry did play more.
He played 20.
He played 20. So if they were to
play, didn't play that much.
if they were to play as much as Jerry, I think they do beat it.
I don't think anybody wants to play 20 these days.
Only Tom.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Julio
and you need an
Julio
all-time great like Tom and Peyton.
Julio may not want to play 20 for real.
no, it might right.
Because Calvin say half this, bro.
Yeah,
Calvin said done by deuces, bro.
Calvin was up there for me too.
He was, but Stafford used to throw them in quadruple coverage.
Calvin could have beat it.
I beat my Stafford to this.
In their playbook, the play was really strict to Calvin.
Yep. He's like, throw it up. Oh, all those defensive backs punching you in your ribs. I know you're coming down with that, bro. Like I know. It's happening.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
And she did answer the prayer.
She did. A lot of times she did.
Yeah, I blame Stafford, man. Like, I ain't know, babe.
But do you blame Stafford or do you blame the GM? Because
I blame Stafford.
I know, but I'm saying, who else was there to? Who else you throw to?
I don't have to throw to nobody else. Don't get out.
No, but I'm saying, did he have a Robin to his back man that if Calvin is 5 people in Calvin, I mean 6 people elsewhere. So,
but look at Julio have the same scenario, Guerrero.
But Julio ain't getting as beat as bad as Megatron.
But that's what I'm saying. Who is passing the ball?
Matthew Stafford 1 touchdowns though. My Ryan, look at he only one Julio to get yards.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. You have to blame the quarterback at the end result because you're putting your wide receiver in a bad position. Because if your wide receiver is running a slant, hypothetically, right? You see the linebacker right on him. I know you won that first down, but some quarterbacks don't make that pass just because they don't want their wide receiver to get a head knock off. That's just football, bro. You can't put your wide receiver in a bad position because then if he don't extend, then what you could say? Oh, I don't trust you. You can't. Like, no, you can't. You can't put him in a position and don't want him to extend. Or if he extend his arms to go catch it, you blaming him for not catching. No.
So is that because they don't have other receivers, or is that because they don't trust the other receivers?
That's what I'm trying. I just used the Falcons representative. They don't have no wide receivers, but Julio ain't getting biced up, and it's because Matt Ryan ain't putting Julio in bicing up situations. Stop for this.
Julio always open.
Boy, dog.
He always open to me.
He always open to me.
But Calvin is he freakier than Julio.
Exactly.
Stafford don't care though.
My thing is, Matt Ryan used to throw to Julio when Julio was open. Matt Stafford used to throw to Calvin when Calvin was
But that is Stafford's fault. That's what I'm saying. You cannot sit there unless you look at the film. You cannot sit there and say that Calvin wasn't as open as Julio. That's what I'm saying. So it's Stafford's fault of when he releasing the ball to Calvin. Because Calvin have to be open. I'm sorry. Calvin open. It's just that you want a jump ball. When you run out of the pocket, you just want to lice it up and throw a jump ball. That's what Stafford want.
But who was that number 2?
I understand what you're saying, there. I understand it.
Who's Michael Thomas number 2?
Alvin Kamara.
Is Drew Brees?
You better stop.
But it's Drew Brees. Drew Brees is a smart quarterback. You see Michael Thomas taking any big hits like that?
Is he running outs?
That's not the point.
And
you pulling it out of somewhere, Cadell. You are pulling it out of somewhere. I don't know where, but you're pulling it out of somewhere. Okay? Everyone running the route tree. Everyone have routes they running. They have cornerbacks they playing against. It is your decision to throw jump balls and throw slants to get his head knock off. Then because I'm sure Calvin was running posts, bro. Calvin was running corners. He running routes, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't like he's a trash route runner. So yeah, babe. Don't GM. If you want to blame someone second, GM second, I guess.
Okay.
but they don't hold the blame. I put 100 on fucking Stafford.
Wow.
Or 93. I said
That's
93.
a bold statement.
That's a bold. Because, like, if he don't throw to Calvin and he throw into his phantom number 2, and he getting picked off all the time, you could be the same person there saying, "Oh, you should have thrown to Calvin."
I ain't gonna say that.
What you gonna say?
Nate Burleson was right there, but in the back end of his contract, and the back end of his yes.
Who?
Nate Burleson, bro.
Why you even ask him? You know what you're doing,
Nate Burleson was Nate Burleson make Pro Bowl before. I don't know if he did, but Nate Burleson make Pro Bowl before, bro.
Would you bet $10 that Nate Burleson made the Pro Bowl?
I don't Google that.
You wouldn't. You would not.
No, I wouldn't.
I know.
What if? As much as he on TV now?
Yeah, but dog, Nate Burleson was still decent, bro.
Okay, but I mean,
he probably ain't make Pro Bowl.
I mean, most all-time greats had a good bit of weapons, like Tom Brady.
No, he definitely make Pro Bowl. He never get more than 80 receptions. His most.
Did he get more than 1,000 yards?
Yeah, he got more than 1,000 yards once. The next one was 757. That's 1,000 yards too. It was in the second year. Detroit.
I guess.
Detroit, he get 73, 757. He was getting yards in Detroit, bro. He's getting some yards in Detroit.
I guess. But my thing is,
no problem.
like I say, Tom Brady and Peyton had their weapons. But Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. He needs his weapons.
Dog.
When he had Donald Driver and Greg Jennings, that man was balling, bro.
Yeah.
I only got one.
Even when Jordy Nelson just to come through.
We got 2.
See what he said?
We got 2.
Jordy Nelson was nice, bro.
Aaron Jones. This is number 2 receiver.
Calling these running backs away.
because they doing more than running.
Oh, that's real talk. Because I mean, Kamara, I could give you Kamara because Kamara had 81 in all 3 of his years. So 81 receptions.
You gotta give me 2 receivers, man.
Oh no, I can't give you that.
Dog, 81 receptions is a receiver to me.
At least a tight end. The man don't even have a tight end. Jimmy Graham was on his lap. I was like, bro, Jimmy Graham ought to not feel in a wheelchair, bro. What's going on with him?
Yeah, I don't know what Green Bay doing, bro. Like, they think Aaron Rodgers is they think he's almighty, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I think he really could have gone out as one of the. He could have gone out as the best. Like, the man went seasons without double-digit interceptions, bro. Seasons.
So, but I don't know.
I don't know, babe. You gotta blame GM because, like I said, they draft Jordan Love. They gonna do trash in the draft. They ain't bringing no one in as free agents. So, babe, that's what they want. They think he could do it all, babe.
Yeah,
he really good though. He can't catch the ball, but he can do everything else. He has all the physical tools to be the best quarterback in the league. He just doesn't have the talent around him. All the quarterbacks who've won in this recent era have the talent around them. The only person I say didn't have the talent around him is, playoff Nick Foles. But
yeah, but Russell Wilson didn't have talent like that around him like that year.
Yeah, he didn't.
So you got to give it to Russell too.
The man is a baller.
I don't remember what wide receiver they even had.
But he had a vaunted defense.
That defense was better.
Yeah, exactly. They only had Lynch really, and I forget who I don't even remember that offense when they win.
I'll even say talent around him. You could include the defense in that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like Ravens and Steelers.
And plus the Broncos laid an egg.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all see that basketball stuff in Orlando as well. They trying to move.
Yeah.
They're trying to move. It's actually a smart idea. Because they're talking about housing as well as playing all the games. I guess that's what they used to do for Summer League, right?
Yeah, but that Orlando one don't have all the teams. That Orlando Summer League don't have all the teams because Las Vegas don't have all the teams too. I could be wrong, but
so they're trying to put all the teams in Orlando.
I think so. I think it have to be all the teams.
They're trying to house them, and they can just play all there. So it's just gonna be pretty much a basketball. Like, instead of Disney World, you could call it Basketball World.
Yeah, it's like basically like a basketball.
Sounds like a life to me.
Don't look at that like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna. I think it's the best option for now. It's also gonna boost camaraderie against players of different teams because they can be in close vicinity.
Yeah, they can be close.
But then I also think is what it's gonna do is it's gonna bring back the super team era.
Yeah, because I'm making friends with all these other guys. I'd be like, wait, come with us for the game.
Yeah, because a lot.
I mean, tampering can happen regardless, bro.
No, I wouldn't say tampering because that's
what it is.
That's when the team does it. If I'm talking about players themselves.
Tampering is player too, bro. Players is tampering too. That's considered tampering, bro.
Not if you're LeBron, though. All right.
A player is not. A player cannot talk to another player about coming before his contract is up. That is both players and GMs.
I ain't talking to him come up like before his contract up. I just invite him over to have some tacos and play 2K.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not supposed to, but in person they talk and they could have whatever conversation because it's between them two. But on IG, you can't do that because it's recorded, obviously.
There's ways around it.
The way it's having a face-to-face conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
or a Skype or Zoom or whatever.
I just want the battle to hurry up, come. I just want the season to start and the LA battle to commence because that's really all.
That would have been good TV. That would have been good TV.
That's all I want to see, bro. Like
I'm
not even looking at any other teams.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it, bro, because I don't think the East could beat any of those teams anyway, in my opinion. So
yes, we know you. I was looking forward to Giannis. You know you don't believe in Giannis.
I wouldn't say I don't believe in Giannis. I don't believe in the team around him.
So why you say that about LeBron early on, can you?
Well,
when he was on that first Cavs team in the mid to late 2000s.
No, I saying that team was dead. However, it's still a loss in the finals. If you lose in the finals,
I just make it short.
Yeah, no, the team was trash.
Okay,
the team was horrible. Just like AI team, the team is horrible, but it's a blemish. That's like when Kobe them lose in 2004. Like a loss is a loss in the finals. You should have won. You were the favorite to win, but you lost. So it's a loss.
The Lakers team wasn't bad though.
It wasn't. I agree because they had Karl Malone and Gary Payton and all them other guys who was on the back end of their career. But
yeah,
y'all should have win. Y'all was the favorite and y'all lose. So 5-7, bro.
So who's the East representative in the finals?
Man. Boy, I don't know. I was picking Bucks. I don't think 76ers was gonna do it. I don't think 76ers was gonna do it. I forget who my other thinking was. I was thinking either Bucks or Celtics. Because I think Celtics could beat the Bucks.
I like the Heat.
The Heat was balling. I agree, but they too young. They're too young. They could have do it, but I know. They don't have Jimmy Butler can't hold Giannis, and Baum would have had to come out. Baum could hold Brook and Ding, but I know. That'd have been a little rough.
It's going to be interesting, though, because 76ers do have all the tools, and they do have the players. They have the players in the right spot. I'll say that.
No, they don't.
I mean, they slightly do. I agree with Gadaro. They slightly do. Like Josh Richardson is okay.
They just can't play together. Can't play together.
I don't think Ben Simmons can play with anyone. That man does not have a drive, bro. He just thought.
I just think Ben Simmons.
Have to push him to play basketball.
I think he needs a bat.
Dead, but like Ben just. I don't know, bro. Ben don't do it for me.
He needs a bat. Well, if Jimmy Butler was there now, yeah, I think Jimmy would have pushed him, but he needs a bat.
Jimmy was there though. I think
he was there.
Jimmy Parkin, bro.
I don't even think he need a vet. I think he need to look in himself and say, stop. And play some ball, man. Like, what's going on?
I think he needs to come close. I think they need to go to the ECF and just lose.
The old chair looking for Kardashians and Jenners and all type of things. Bro, go play some basketball, bro.
She does look good, though.
I hear you, though. Go play some basketball, man. That's all I ask you, dude. As a fan, I paying my tickets. I paying for these tickets, and you right there playing around, bro.
I know, but it's rough. Ben, I know. I mean, like I say, Ben have the talent. Like he have it. He bad. He's a bad man. But in the playoff, when the same with Harden to me, when the court is condensed, I cannot rely on Simmons to get me a bucket. I cannot. I do not want to have to rely on Embiid to get me a bucket. I need a perimeter threat to get me a bucket.
I still can't believe the Rockets missed that many threes, bro. That was
chokers.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm like, y'all ever saw the Spice Adams meme? When he just shooting up shots and missing, and he keeps shooting. That's exactly what they was. I was like,
that Spice Adams boy actually funny. He's funny. He had one. I was dunking over this yesterday. He had one where he said when your old lady making a joke and you want that PS5, he was like dead. He was dead in the car.
So yeah, this PS5.
Yeah, but yeah, though I mean, you know, I guess we could wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, hope the season goes well. That's right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because that's rough.
Yeah,
we'll see if it even do. They may not even do it, to be honest.
Why don't I actually want them? They should split it. Do half and probably do the East in Orlando, do the West in Vegas, and that would
make sense.
Yeah, short, like change up the schedule. I mean,
that's true.
It's unfair, but
yeah,
I guess they want to put it all in the same area, so just knock out all the games.
Yeah, because if they make both, like sanitized free or whatever, it could work. But I don't know.
It's more to talk about.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll be back with y'all next week. You know, y'all stay in tune. I'll take it easy.
Later.
Peace out, people.
Enjoy your weekend.